Hello, everybody. My name is Tucker, and welcome back to our Russian fishing for spin fishing character. It's been a fun day so far. You may notice I already have two fish in. This is the third time I've started this recording. First time my microphone wasn't recognized, and then I realized I had the wrong rods and the wrong setup. I don't know what happened, but it seemed like everything got redone overnight. So, um, just got going here. We're at Kuori. Figured I'd do a quick day at Kuori today. Got the homemade spinner bait here on rod 3. This has got the Lacerti 5.4 kilo reel on it. Over on rod 1 is what is usually my rod 2. That's the Mosquito. And rod 2 is my HSV. I'm just kind of curious to see. It seems like I always hook more fish on rod 2 here. I want to see if it's just a coincidence or if having it on that side of the boat tends to be better. It could be the smaller equipment allows more fish to bite it, but who knows? I did see this fish jump. It looked like a pretty decent laker. And especially for this character, this rod, it's going to be a fun one, it looks like. So it is after time change, obviously. I hate springtime change. Didn't sleep well last night to begin with, and add in losing an hour of sleep. Not been a fun day. It's early afternoon, early evening, I guess, technically, on Sunday for me. Noticing my energy is pretty low because this is such a good fish and my comfort and food were so low. Somehow, what I had been using as a wacky rig was showing up as my fluorocarbon leader building line for it. So I was really confused for a few minutes when I first started going today, combined with my microphone not being recognized because I rebooted. I'm glad I caught that before I got a full episode recorded, though. Here's a nice, probably 3 kilo Laker, 2.741. I think there might be a fish over on the HSV as well. This looks like a nice Vindus, 98 grams. Tiny perch on the HSV. I'm using the Snatcher S002. We'll see how that does. I don't think it's catching the right fish. I may switch off it. I did only buy a 1-day boat ticket, so I'm only planning on fishing here today only. We'll see. Another small perch. Another small perch. One should at least be a little bit bigger than the last few. Nice 7, 2.1 kilo 7. 4100 XP. Come on, fishy fish. Muted there for a second because I got a spam phone call on the phone. Hadn't seen the messages until now. Small grayling. Trying to just keep it in the deep stuff. Do the loop. Didn't expect this bite. I was reeling it in for a bite over on the HSV when this thing grabbed. Might be a marker laker, just barely. Guess there wasn't a fish on here. I guess I was just dragging the ground. I don't know. That was weird. Been a lot of small stuff today. Even though I am using spinners and things like that, it's still been a lot of small fish. Smaller than I'd like. This thing doesn't seem like it's doing anything, so I'm going to switch it. Now let's just go Dodger Crank. Just about to cast out rod 3 when this one got the bite. Doesn't look like an amazing fish. Is that a spinner roach? 495-gram roach on spinner. $425-gram perch. I just looked over at rod 1 and pressed rod 2. Pick it up and was wondering why I wasn't feeling the right fishing. That's a nice perch. Over 500? 571-gram perch. That's a tiny laker. Bowling laker. 747. And another small fish here. $875-gram laker. Moan. Crappy perch. I don't think either of these fish are amazing. Yep. Two tiny perch. Moan. Fishy fish. Another smallish fish. Tiny Arctic char. Again, smallish rod here, so I don't even think this one's close to the last one that we caught on this rod. That was pretty good sized. Probably about a 2 kilo fish. This reel has a 5.4 kilo friction brake, a 5 kilo line that I think is 15-20% worn. So I don't think this is anything super spectacular. Another 7 though. 1.3 kilo 7 trout. Marker perch, maybe. Yep, 385. Oh, that 1.3 kilo 7 wasn't a chat worthy fish. Surprised the 385-gram perch was. Decent laker here. Another almost 3 kilo laker. This looks like a pretty decent laker. Maybe 4 kilo or 5.5. Looks like a smaller perch. It was. Another decent fish. Forgot I'd turned the friction brake up on this rod. That's another 7. Another 2.5 kilo Savon. I think this is the most Savon trouts I've caught in a long time. Maybe Marker Vindus? Definitely Marker Vindus. 146 grams. Non-marker Laker. Feels like another smaller fish here. It's a perch. Might be a marker. Just barely. Still 30 fish in 22 minutes. Decent quantity. Quality's kind of been all over the place. We got some good 7s. That 5.5 kilo Laker will pay out nice. Then we've also gotten a lot of non-markers. Speaking of 7s, 1.433 kilo Savon. Just missed a marker perch, evidently. That or I horribly misread the size of that fish. Thought it was 279, which should have been a marker. That's a smaller perch. That's a bigger perch, 287. Huh. I have no idea where it flips over then. I figured 275 was the flip. But I'm wrong. Another spinner roach. Been a weird set of fish. Between the number of 7s and 2 spinner roaches. Now I just need a spinner crucian or minnow to really confuse the hell out of me. Dog's getting a little antsy because it's a little bit before I usually let him out or take him for a WALK. So, but it's an hour later and he doesn't realize that. Another 3.72 kilo Laker. Tiny perch. Well, the fact that this is still pulling drag on a 28 friction brake on a 15 kilo friction brake here is a pretty good sign this is good fish. Looks like an Arctic char. Yeah, it is. It's a good Arctic char. 3.8 kilo Arctic char, 4,300 XP. Nice fish. Continuing the it's either a really good fish or a really bad fish trend. $38 fish here in 28 and coming up on 29 minutes. So not too bad. The rain and the night may slow things down enough that I may call it a little bit early. Again, I only bought a one day boat ticket. All right, we're going to be chasing this fish, that's for sure. And there's obviously a fish over on one. Not much we can do until we either get this fish or lose this fish. I did see this one jump, so I think it is either a rainbow or a laker, and it looked like a laker to me. But it was pretty far off, and I didn't get a really good look at it. Out of the water. There was again. Mosquitoes pulling drag as well too, pretty well. I do have a second 1 day ticket if I need it. I did get started, I want to say about 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning, so we've got some time here. We also have two good fish on the line. Just can't turn this reel up enough. The line's so worn out. Come on, fish, give up already. Watch this be another one of those massive trophy style trouts on smaller eggs like I've had before. Come on, fish. Don't really want to stop the boat because we got the other good fish on. So I think I could get this fish in better if I could stop the boat, though. I'm losing it. Not losing it, but losing. Well, we're going to stop the boat. Come on, fish. Give up, give up, give up, give up, give up. Get out of the water and stay out of water. Got it. 4.988. This one also was a jumper, so I think it also is a Laker. Surprised that pulled drag. Wow. Yeah, still am. Looks like a small perch here. Trying to get unstuck from the rock here, but that ain't gonna happen. So I can actually put the boat in reverse. Something nibbling on one there, but I don't think it's actually on. Or sorry, on two, but I don't think it's actually on yet. Looks like a Vindus. 90-gram Bindi. I have no idea where I am. Loop the wrong way around the island here, and then probably head in. Because both the dog and I need to go outside. I honestly don't know what to think of today. We've gotten some really good fish, but a lot of really bad fish too. Just all over the place. I don't know. Definitely have covered the 30 some odd silver it cost to come here and buy the boat ticket though. Decent XP as well today. Halfway to 25. Another Vendus, I think. Yep, 146 grams. I would love to see 2,500 silver today. Not going to hold my breath that it'll happen, but I'd love to see it. Tiny Laker. This should be a pretty decent fish. I thought that was me losing a fish right as it went slack. That lightning lost a fish, and I thought it was going to be me, and I was about to be mad. Being a little bit aggressive because I know I want to wrap things up here. Like I said, I got started somewhere around 7:30, so probably have about 2.5, 3 hours left on the boat. Bonefish. I haven't seen this yet. It's pulling pretty good for a 8-kilo reel. Although I can't quite turn the friction brake all the way up, which surprises me. I didn't think I'd undersize this much. It's a Laker. It's caught. 5.8 kilo Laker. Another really good Laker. I'm going to go ahead and reel things in because, like I said, I know we're about to run out of time on the boat. And I really need to go to the bathroom. So 45 fish, and I'm showing 47 minutes. Not too bad, especially since we got some pretty good sized fish too. As far as the cafe here goes, we'll get rid of 6 perch because it'll be worth it for 13. Didn't get a big enough roach. Didn't get anything else for here. So we'll go take a look at what we have from the fish market. I'm going to say probably 150 silver. 161, so not too bad. Just shy of 2,500, but hope you all enjoyed. We'll be back again tomorrow, and we'll see you then. Bye-bye now.